Hi, hi, check, check, mic check. How are you guys doing? This is just a quick reminder. I want you to charge all your phones. I want you to put your kids to sleep or feed them right now because you got 30 minutes, guys. 30 minutes before our live show. Oh yes, I can smell that already. Chef Ye is in the back, in the kitchen, cooking right now. I can smell all his delicious food. I can kind of see that already too. So, I need you guys to get your phone ready. All right, get your phone ready. Let all your friends, your family know. Share the link. Go to message and share with all the less than 30 minutes. See you soon.
We are live from Milwaukee for the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce 14th Annual Awards Celebration. And now, here's your host, Silver Young.
Good evening, everyone. I am your host, Silver Young. Welcome to the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce 14th Annual Business Award Celebration. I'm super excited. Finally, we have an exciting event. So I want all you guys to go and share this video, tag your friends, let your family and friends know that we will be live for 2 hours. 2 exciting fun hours. Before we do anything, I want to start this with an open remark from our HWCC Board President, Patrick Martin.
Good evening. My name is Patrick Martin, and I am the HWCC Board President. On behalf of the entire Board of Directors, we welcome you all to the HWCC's 14th Annual Business Celebration. This annual awards celebration is our annual fundraiser and allows us the opportunity to highlight not only the impact of the Chamber's work, but also our Hmong and Asian American businesses from throughout the state. This year's theme, Transforming Authentic Roots, highlights businesses and professionals who are infusing into their work their ethnic roots in ways that are transforming the experiences they and others have within their respective industries. We must continue elevating economically underserved communities in Wisconsin. A way to accomplish this is through sustaining the work of our chamber and expanding our capacities across the state. We are happy to launch our second silent auction this year. Don't forget to bid on items throughout the evening. Bidding will close at 7:30 p.m. We hope that you will patronize these Asian American businesses from across the state who donated and utilized their talents and resources. This year, we are honored to recognize 5 awardees: a Professional of the Year, a Young Professional of the Year, a Business of the Year, an Emerging Small Business, and a New Business Startup Awardee. This year, we worked on chamber rebranding efforts, seeking to adopt a new chamber logo that encompasses our past, present, and hopes for our future. We invited artists in the community to participate in a logo contest. I'm happy to share with you all that in just a few moments, we will be announcing our logo design winner and the logo itself. The person who has been working very hard to organize our rebranding efforts is our very own marketing coordinator, Jim Lee, who will have the honor of sharing the exciting information with you. Take it away, Jim.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. My name is Jim Lee. I'm the marketing coordinator here at the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce, and I have the privilege to reveal our new logo tonight. So why the logo change? Over the years, there has been a misconception that the Hmong Chamber, due to its name, only services individuals who identify as Hmong. While the Chamber does primarily serve individuals of Hmong and Asian descent, we have been intentionally more inclusive in who we service, as our primary goal remains to enhance economic opportunities for individuals and businesses located in underserved neighborhoods here in Wisconsin. So last month, we created a logo design contest and invited the public to enter. We were looking for a new logo that would represent our organization moving forward. And we received a total of over 50 designs from designers all across the United States and the world, all of which were unique and creative in their own ways, which made it very difficult for our judging committee to pick only one. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. The winner of the logo design contest is Eddie Shong from Wausau, Wisconsin. Congratulations. What made this logo stand out was its simple and modern design. And what we really liked was the bridge design. To us, the bridge design symbolizes the work we do at the Chamber, connecting resources and opportunities to underserved communities. Whether that be bridging the financial gap and helping people start a business, to hosting and creating workshops and networking events, and so much more. Thank you to everyone who participated in our logo design contest, and again, congratulations to Eddie Shong. To our audience, we hope you guys like our new logo and will continue to support our chamber. That's enough from me. Now back to you, Silver Young.
Thank you, Jim. And congratulations to Eddie Zhang all the way from Wausau, Wisconsin for the design. And congratulations to HWCC for the new logo. Now, I'm going to take you guys to check out the lineup tonight. Yes. All right, so our lineup tonight will be our silent auction. Bidding opens until 7:30 p.m. Special dance performance by Zha Hua Sheng. Special remarks. Community impact report by Dr. Maisi Her. Special performance by Lily Vang. Keynote and cooking demo by Chef Ye Vang. Business award ceremony. We now will get to enjoy a special performance by Zha Hua Sheng. All right, 我瞅着这伙声音啊，那家伙 dance 个照顾谁的爹爹，人家也说了，一照顾谁呀的，我瞅着那时的那整样的 day，老中学的那种 ，you guys put all your talent together to make this virtual event possible. So thank you. 我瞅着那时的。We will now hear special remarks from our local government officials and title sponsors, starting with Governor Tony Evers.
Good evening. Governor Tony Evers here. The Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce has a long-standing history of serving Asian American businesses throughout our state, transforming the social and economic landscape in every community. While the Lieutenant Governor and I wish we were celebrating business owners and the Chamber's successes in person this year, By going virtual, this event will not only help keep everyone healthy and safe, but also reach so many more throughout Wisconsin. From the first Filipino, Chinese, and Japanese immigrants who came to the United States in the 19th century to Hmong and Cambodian families whose family members fought for this country and those who arrived as refugees in the 1970s, our Asian communities are part of who we are as a state and country, and I couldn't be more grateful. While we reflect on our roots and where we came from, it's important to also envision and fully realize where we are going, especially during these times of COVID-19. You all are the change makers, and we need to alter our communities and industries for the better. And you continue to inspire others, myself included, to make better lives for themselves and their families. As governor, I traveled all around the state and can attest to the forward-thinking and transformative change you're bringing. My gratitude to you again for the economic and cultural vitality you bring to Wisconsin, and to the Chamber for inviting me to join you. As a friendly reminder, folks, we Wisconsinites are strong, and I ask you that you please continue staying safe throughout this pandemic. Wear your mask, wash your hands, and remain socially distanced as much as you are able to do so we can celebrate together in person someday soon. Thank you.
Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes, and I'm just so honored to be joining you all today for the Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce's 14th Annual Business Award Celebration. And just like the governor mentioned, I too wish that we were able to celebrate in person. But I'm still thankful that you all have made the choice to make this event virtual in order to keep your families and all of our communities safe. Now, unfortunately, COVID-19 continues to wreak havoc in this state, and every county is unfortunately seeing high virus activity according to the Wisconsin Department of Health Services. So, as I always do, I just want to start by reminding everyone that you have the power to stop the spread of this virus. So every time you stay home from a gathering, or when you wear a mask when you go to the grocery store, you are potentially saving someone's life. And you're also contributing to our broader fight to contain this virus. Now, challenging times like these demonstrate the need for strong and tight-knit communities. And they also require adapting to new and changing circumstances, as well as being innovative and forward-thinking. Now, these are all qualities that I know our Hmong and Asian entrepreneurs and business owners exhibit on a daily basis. But the success of Hmong and Asian-owned businesses is in part because of the hard work of the Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce. Now, as you all know, the Hmong Chamber serves our Asian American businesses by providing loans, technical assistance, and networking opportunities to make those businesses successful and prosperous. And that's why I'm honored to be here today to support the Chamber and all the work that you do every day to support you all. And I encourage you to keep staying involved with the Chamber's network and all the services they provide. We know that we have to support our business owners and our chambers because you create jobs, you stabilize and improve local economies, you work to build relationships as well as care for our communities and all of our neighbors. So we need your strength and we need your presence because you're our hope for a better tomorrow. And we know that the Hmong community in many ways particularly plays a tremendous role in our state's history, culture, economy, livelihood as well, and I'm incredibly grateful for all of your contributions to our state. And as Lieutenant Governor, my work continues to be focused on equity, and that means celebrating our diversity and implementing the policies that make Wisconsin a better place for everyone. We know that Wisconsin must be a place where everyone feels welcome, appreciated, and recognized, not in spite of our differences, but because of those differences. So thanks again for all the work that you do for your communities and all of our communities, for our state. And I want to thank you for having me back one more time to celebrate. So let's take care of each other and persevere through this pandemic so that we're able to do this in person next year. Take care and have a wonderful rest of your evening. I look forward to seeing everyone again soon.
Good evening and welcome to the 14th Annual Virtual Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce Business Awards. On behalf of U.S. Bank, we are honored to be here with you. I'm Steve Salutis, Executive Vice President of U.S. Bank. I will be presenting along with Courtney Zung, Assistant Vice President and Branch Manager of our Mequon branch for U.S. Bank. On behalf of U.S. Bank, we are delighted to be here as the title sponsor for the Hmong Chamber Small Business Awards this year. U.S. Bank and the Hmong Chamber have experienced a long-term successful partnership. Our organizations have worked collectively to ensure small business owners receive the technical assistance, networking, and mentorship experiences that enhance their success. It is you, the members, that make us aware of the challenges you are facing as well as ways to support your growth and success. We, in turn, provide our banking expertise in the areas of business planning, small business lending, payment services, mentoring, and so much more. At U.S. Bank, we are committed to serving the small business communities of Wisconsin and our country. Examples of our commitment and involvement this year alone include processing over 108,000 Paycheck Protection Program loans, including over 4,235 in Wisconsin, totaling over $295 million. One-on-one care calls to many of our small business clients to understand better how we can help them work through the pandemic and its impacts. Investments in the multi-ethnic chambers of commerce across the state, which resulted in $1,000 grants to many small businesses. Financial investment and active staff involvement with CDFIs and other organizations committed to helping small businesses navigate to get the education, assistance, and financing they need. And charitable donations and foundation grants to nonprofits throughout Wisconsin and our country to assist small business owners with loans and access to other resources. Please know how grateful we are to the Hmong Chamber of Commerce in Wisconsin and the Hmong community for your trust and partnership. Our congratulations in advance to all tonight's winners, and please enjoy tonight's awards program.
Nyob Chongdu Shongnaya Shongti Go Blow Annual Virtual Hmong Chamber of Commerce Business Awards. Nyob Dong the U.S. Bank Bei Shong Share Had the Mona Bei Ho To Ton Da Ne Gong. The Na Gulumbeya Courtney Shong, Assistant Vice President, Tia Branch Manager Do U.S. Bank. Tu Ton Da Gumana Ya Steve Salutis, or Ya Bei Tu Executive Vice President Do U.S. Bank. Bei Shong Share Had Tia Shong Na Bei Ya Tu Title Sponsor Do Hmong Chamber Small Business Awards. Bei Ya Gong Ho Yin Shi Ba Shi Gong Day La Chen Ye Jia Te Ge Ba Bu Ra Ya Chu or Kia Ge La Luo Mei E Ga Le Ho Mu Do Do Ya Don Day. The U.S. Bank Na Bei Zhou Xia Ba Ya Ge La Luo Mei or Nya Lu Je Lu Zhao Wisconsin Te Lu De Ke Na To Ge Na Bei To Wa Zhong Do Do Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce Te Lu Hmong Community Do Ni Zo Ge Jing Te Ni Zo Ge Pong Ge Yu Và Thế Ye Xia Hai Tia Lu Shong Bei Yo Do Do Ga Ton Da Ne Wo Do Ta Mu Li Na Su Bei Che Ye Mo Ge Kong Bli Bu Do Yo Wo Yin Mo Na O Ni Zo Ge O Ni Shi Zho Wo Ho Lu E Ni Te Li Mu Yo Yo Ni Lu Ho Pia Và Thế Ye Xia Hai Tia Mo Na Ni An Do Bei Nyo To Bi Mu Zo Do To So O Zhong Do.
Hi, I'm Senator Ron Johnson. Thank you for this opportunity to visit your virtual event. One thing 2020 has taught us is how to adapt and find new ways of staying connected. Small businesses have been especially challenged in 2020. I'm sure the support you've received from the Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce has been even more important than ever before. That really is the story of this organization. The Chamber started as a volunteer group of Hmong business leaders who wanted to empower their community by helping others create wealth through the private sector. It has now grown into a dynamic organization, making a significant contribution to communities throughout Wisconsin. I believe that helping businesses grow and creating jobs is the secret to success. I've seen it work. First as a manufacturer and business owner in Oshkosh, and now as a senator through my time spent developing the Joseph Project. For the past 5 years, we've been working with hundreds of people all over the state to help change the trajectory of their life through the power of work. The stories of lives changed are amazing. That's the miraculous thing about America. We can all choose to make a difference. Congratulations to all the business and professional award winners this year who have made that decision to make a difference in their communities. Thank you for all you do. God bless you, and God bless America.
Nhớ trong trong tu cho cho linh cho tu, cứ trong xia bé tua công tệ khoa cho một bệnh sự, cho tao là cho kiến bao sủa theo cho kiến chờ, cho giàu bé tua công nó bé bỏ theo bé bao hay tiệt bé trở nên mong muốn để ru ru lại, Good evening and welcome to the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce 14th Annual Business Awards celebration. As we honor and celebrate the successes of the businesses nominated tonight, it's fair to surmise that there is an insatiable entrepreneurial spirit in the Hmong community. And while we in the Hmong community become more successful, it is also fair to say that our roots, our cultural identity, and shared experiences have impacted our successes in many ways. We have gone from selling egg rolls to multi-million-dollar businesses in various industries, from tech to services. Every day we are transforming, but there remains a part that is truly authentic, our roots. Thank you for joining us and enjoy the rest of the program.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Francesca Hong. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am thrilled and honored to be included in this space, the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce 14th Annual Business Awards virtual celebration. I am also here as the first AAPI Wisconsin State Legislator. I think it's wild that in 2020 we are still having firsts, but representation matters, and what representation means matters. And I think about small businesses all over this state, especially small businesses owned by AAPI, and the leadership and the representation that these small businesses have. A responsibility, right? We as small business owners have a responsibility not only to lead in our communities, but to provide and to recognize and share values, the value of providing opportunities for others. I think that's something that we as Asian Americans, as Asian immigrants, as refugees really do value over so many other things, is understanding our shared strength in diversity. We are a multiracial, multi-ethnic group that values opportunity for others above all else. And that is something that I carry with me to the state legislature, but it's something that I learned as a small business owner. So congratulations to everyone here for your resiliency, for your leadership, for your courage, and for your willingness to share and provide opportunity for others as small business owners, as members of this amazing Chamber of Commerce, and to continue to strengthen your communities through leadership and resiliency. I am so proud and honored to be the first AAPI state legislator, and I know that I have so much to learn from all of the AAPI communities across this state, and I am so looking forward to doing that. For those who are thinking about starting a business or expanding your business, I honor that, I value that. I tell you to continue to do that unapologetically. Do not ask for permission to lead. We need our visibility, our representation to continue to be elevated. And it's up to leaders in the small business community, in the government community, in all of our communities, especially us as AAPIs, to continue to do so. Thank you all so much, and congratulations again for all that you have done this year and all that you will continue to do.
Thank you to our elected officials, title sponsors, U.S. Bank, and congratulations to our very first AAPI Wisconsin State Legislator, Francesca Hong. It's my pleasure now to introduce our Executive Director, Dr. Maisi He, to give us the HWCC Community Impact Report.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. I'm Macy Hurd, the Executive Director of the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce. And Silver Young, you're doing a wonderful job. So glad that you could be here with us in BRMC. Tonight, I have the pleasure of providing for all of you the Community Impact Report for our Chamber. I can't wait to share with you some of the things that we have done this year. However, before I do that, I just received some remarks from Senator Tammy Baldwin to add to our list of elected officials. She says, "Thank you for allowing me to welcome you to this year's virtual awards banquet, and congratulations to tonight's award recipients and nominees for their outstanding work. I'm proud to highlight the Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce, including Executive Director Macy Herr and the Chamber's leadership team. For the past 14 years, the Chamber has worked to support Hmong and Southeast Asian American businesses and entrepreneurs in Wisconsin. I want to thank you for your strong partnership as we work to boost our economy and build up the middle class. Both Wisconsin and the Hmong community share a proud history of entrepreneurship and innovation, and the Hmong Chamber of Commerce is keeping that tradition alive as young entrepreneurs in the Hmong community begin to branch out into new, exciting endeavors. I believe that small businesses are vital to maintaining a strong and vibrant economy. By providing good jobs, small businesses improve the quality of life in our local communities. I'm looking forward to witnessing the positive impact that the Brew City Match partnership with the City of Milwaukee and LISC MKE will have in helping to expand resources and technical assistance for minority-owned businesses throughout our state. I want you to know that you have a partner in the U.S. Senate as we continue working together to create jobs and strengthen our Made in Wisconsin economy. Thanks for all you do, and have a great night." Thank you, Senator Baldwin, and thank you to all of our elected officials and all of our sponsors for all that you do for us, and thank you for your continuous support of all the work that we do with our small businesses. Now, let me share with you a little bit about our chamber and then provide you my report. The Hmong, Wisconsin Chamber is a statewide organization. It is a community development financial institution, or a CDFI, which means that we have a mission. We have a mission to bring about and to enhance economic opportunities in historically underestimated communities. As you can see here, we serve all various areas around the state. We have been in existence since the early 2000s. Our revolving loan fund was created in 2007, and seed funding was provided by WEDC. And I believe tonight we have our leaders with us. CEO Missy Hughes, I know Sam Rickers is with us, Mary Gage, as well as their staff. Thank you for believing in us and providing us those first seed monies to make possible the revolving loan fund. Since our inception, we have deployed 78 loans at $1,786,000. We have been able to leverage over $10,500,000. We have created over 270 jobs and have retained over 150 jobs. In 2020 alone, our revolving loan performance, what has that looked like? What have we focused on? We have focused on three main things. We call them the 3 R's: relief, recovery, and resistance. Of course, mostly because of COVID-19. We have been able to provide loans anywhere in the amounts of $5,000, and we can actually give anywhere up to $75,000 of lending funds. This year alone, we've been able to deploy 19 loans, with currently 15 loans still in the pipeline, for a total of $335,500 up until this point. Jobs created, 61 jobs. Jobs retained, 73. So what have we done this year in response to COVID-19? we have concentrated our efforts on helping to get the word out about the grants that are available through various regions and from the state, both in the public and private sectors. We were fortunate enough to be able to collaborate with some of our fellow CDFIs around the state, both WIBIC and CAP, and with them we were awarded over close to $200,000 by WEDC, the SB Small Business 2020 grant. And I can tell you that that grant provided many businesses with the funds that they needed to be sustained. Let me just share with you at least two comments that were provided to us by businesses that received those funds. This is wonderful news, they said. What a blessing. The grant is badly needed to keep my practice open and my staff employed. Wow, that's awesome. I feel great relief. Thank you and your staff. You are the best. I'm going to tell my lady and kids thank you and stay safe. Thank you for your grant of love from God. We also participated, or actually we are a member of the Ethnic Diverse Business Coalition, the EDBC. And with them, we were able to provide some businesses COVID-19 small business impact grants made possible. Associated Bank, US Bank, and I should mention, my apologies, Town Bank, assisted WEDC with Ethnic Minority Emergency Grant by helping to vet some of the applications. WEDC We're All In grant. We provided letters of acknowledgement to businesses who needed that letter in order to be eligible for this grant. We also provided letters of acknowledgement for the Milwaukee County Small Business Recovery Initiative and assisted McDevco, the Economic Development Office in Marathon County, with making sure that their relief funds and the criteria for those relief funds were also made known to the Hmong and Southeast Asian community in central Wisconsin. When COVID-19 first hit, we moved with a great sense of urgency. Many of you have heard me say that before. SB 2020 was only made available to our current clients. Those outside of that were not eligible for that. So as a result, we made sure that we created a product that would become available to those who weren't yet one of our clients. We created what we call the Emergency Loan Fund. And that emergency loan fund was made available for anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000. We were able to deploy a total of $130,000. Now this amount, this emergency loan fund deployed, was made possible through the collaboration with Brew City Match, which is a partner. We are a partner in that project, and Bid 51 Harbor District. And in fact, I will talk about Brew City Match a little bit more in just a bit here. We are very, very fortunate. Many of those who wanted to take out a loan had said that they wanted to, but they were afraid that they would not be able to pay it back. They were afraid of the interest rates that would be put onto those deployed dollars, those monies that they received. So as a result, I approached some financial institutions. TCF Bank stepped up to the plate and they said, let us help you. Let us provide you some funds that would help to make the interest rates for these emergency loan funds 0%. Thank you so much, TCF Bank, for believing and entrusting those dollars in us, that we would bring those dollars back to the small businesses that needed them most during this very critical time. Business education. We were able to provide in this last year 17 workshops. Technical assistance, we were able to provide over 300 plus businesses and entrepreneurs with help, for a total of over 1,600 hours of support. Although community engagement, you would think, could not exist because we can't get to those businesses as much as we would like, but we were still able to achieve those goals of community engaging in our communities. We brought awareness to concerns impacting the communities that HWCC serves. For example, during the concerns, controversies over the possibility of Hmong deportation, we addressed that. When the George Floyd murder occurred, we addressed that as well. We serviced AAPI caucus during the Democratic National Convention by creating swag bags for them to provide to their constituents. We have also been involved with a project, a research study put forth by the Medical College of Wisconsin and some of the practitioners there, along with some of their students. The project is called Thrive. I also had the opportunity to be a part of the SDMAC COVID-19 Ethics Subcommittee, or the State Disaster Medical Advisory Committee. Also, not only that, but in Wausau, so as you could see, we're not only engaging in community projects just in the Madison or Milwaukee areas, but we're also trying really hard to engage in projects in central Wisconsin, on the west, and in the north, and on the east side of our state as much as possible. WIPS, COVID-19 Hmong Spanish Bilingual Community Project. Our staff person, we have a satellite office in Wausau. Our staff person there has been very active in working with this project. We have begun working with the City of Madison Economic Development Office, working with them to bring in AAPI businesses to talk about their experiences as an AAPI business in the City of Madison, bringing together focus groups. As I mentioned before, we work with McDevco and Marathon County in their relief efforts, talking directly to business owners and providing materials and technical support that they needed in order to apply for those funds. We also sponsored Hmong Women Take on the World Online Summit because the focus of it was to support and encourage Hmong women entrepreneurship and business ownership. We also took some time to participate in Census 2020, making sure that folks understood why it was important to fill out the census. We also took part, we have a member of our staff who's a part of the Millennial Task Force, which is in the city of Milwaukee. We also have a board member in the Greater Milwaukee Foundation and a board member in the Haven Woods Economic Development Corporation. So what's on the horizon? What is upcoming? I can't wait to share with you. I am so excited to share with you that we are in the process of creating a 501c3 entity under our current chamber entity. We're working very hard to broaden our reach to beyond just the Hmong and Southeast Asian community. We're looking to expand to help also other AAPI small businesses as well as others, not just AAPIs, but those who come and have businesses in economically underestimated communities. We're working hard to provide financial literacy to Hmong employees of companies around the state. Discussions have already begun. We're also working very hard, and we've already begun creating new membership tiers to bring in new memberships and benefits that could truly benefit the members, the businesses, the community in which we serve. We have begun to have collaborations. We've begun discussions about having collaborations across Hmong chambers nationwide, and namely the Hmong Chamber out of California Hmong Chamber of Commerce, the Minnesota Hmong Chamber of Commerce. Watch out, pretty soon we're going to be having a few collaboration events coming up. We have also begun collaborations with the Red Letter Grant and HALED, or Hmong American Leadership Economic Development Organization out of Eau Claire. We will continue to broaden our reach in the Brew City Match corridors. Now, let me just talk about that just a little bit. The Brew City Match corridors are those that are in some of the most vulnerable parts of the Milwaukee area. And the purpose of the Brew City Match a partnership is really to revitalize and to bring to really revitalize and enhance the economic growth of those areas. Through those corridors, restoring some of those, bringing businesses into some of the buildings in those areas. We are also, and I can't say too much about this, but we are also creating a new platform to showcase our members' talents and services. Discussions have also begun about working in the Green Bay area to work with ethnic small businesses to enhance their opportunities. Most recently, we have signed up to be a sponsor for the 2020 Wisconsin Virtual Hmong New Year. I can't wait for that event to happen in December. Last but not least, we have 2 new webinar series, Over a Cup of Tea, and our newest one, which just started last week, Body, Mind, and Business, B&B. So tune in to watch and to those webinars. Thank you so much. And let me just say for a moment, as you can see, there's many things that we are doing to impact the community. You've heard me share just a little bit about what people are saying, what small businesses are saying, those that we have been able to help. So tonight, I ask you to donate. I ask you to donate to our chamber so that our staff, I can continue to do the work that we do, to sustain the work that we do. Because without your help, while we get much help from other partnerships, you are what's going to sustain us in the end. So please, we ask for your donation so we can continue to do the work that we do, especially as we continue to plan our creation of the 501c3.
Thank you, Dr. Maisi, for your leadership and for sharing many great things you and your team has accomplished this last year. All right, so Lucia, right now I'm in the kitchen. Chef Ye's not here, so shh, don't tell him, okay? This is his apron, made personally just for him. Well, for him personally, but he brought us 20 or 25 of these, and made only special for him. So he donated 5 of these for me. I don't know how. I'm trying to see if I can put this on. Where is Chef Ye when I need him, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'll try to put it on in a little bit. But yes, like Dr. Maisi said, we need your help. Okay, so the top 5 donors, do it now. Okay. Go register. We need your donation. Go donate. Top 5 will get this personally from Chef Ye, his apron, okay? Not just that, right now, we're going to start the raffle. Raffle. I have the winner for the raffle, and I want to thank you guys for participating in this year's raffle. So this year, winner for the $100 Amazon gift card goes to Yang Vane. Congratulations. Okay. Second winner, raffle goes to Rebecca Yang. She won the $50 gift certificate for Asian restaurant. Those are our partners. Okay, I just want to remind you guys that right now the silent auction is still going on, and you guys got until 7:30. Right now it's about 6:40. Do it now. Silent auction. I heard there's some like Pokemon cards or something in there. So go now. All right. So I need you guys to go into the silent auction and go do your bids. Okay. We need all that. Okay. I know there's a lot of people going, and the Pokemon is really, really, really hot right now. So. I'm not a collector, but I used to play the game, but yes, we do have Pokemon cards in there. So go register and bid now. Okay? Whew. I wish I can bid right now, but right after this, I'm gonna get on my phone and start bidding too. There's a lot of gifts on there. There's a lot of stuff on there. And just another reminder, go get this, okay? Right after this, I'm gonna ask Chef here to teach me how to put this on. I think I just have to loose this. Donate, okay? I need you guys to donate. Top 5 to get the 5 that he donated to us, okay? So I think they only made like 20 special just for him, okay? And he's willing to donate 5 of these for us, okay? Okay, this is the time, all right? I'm going to introduce my special guest singer. And she is, yes, all the way from Milwaukee. Yes, she's a longtime friend of mine. All right, Lily Vang.
Nhớ rằng trở thành thôi cho nên chỉ cái tin ninh trà ở châu ở nơi chuyện tôi còn bé trong món nó thía nhớ đôi trong nó cứ giờ ý phê nè là giờ ý chỉ trong này giờ ở bé cứ chỉ tàu tôi nhớ ở cái đầu Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce lúc công trình đôi trong nóแต่ชิมว่าจะมองว่าชาวโดยย้อนจงมาว่ากิทีวีไปทะเลตัวย้อนชีกง virtually โดยจงนอยังน้อยจงนอไปกูตัวปลา businesses และชียอ business opportunities และชียอไปตัวรู้ชัวแต่ชีตัวรู้ชีเหอโอ้ไปชิมว่าจะเกี่ยวเลยไปยอตัวเธอโดยจะเกี่ยวปีดวเชีย a new beginning this is my new original called ปีดวเชีย a new beginning written by me vì cô bao cho cái lúa chúa có thiệt cô cũng cho con nhỏ tranh chỉ tao thua lo lù rong cái gì ư tranh hay chỉ tao thua luôn từ môi trái môi để cha luôn đủ đầy an chỉ nhớ đại đại trong mong chỉ cô chỉ bao yêu lý cha luôn nên như thế lý yêu chỉ lối nở vì cô cho kể từ cô cha chỉ cho con lời để mỗi chia bị đôi cha cô yêu chỉ tao lý cha luôn nên như yêu chỉ tí đó cha vì cô cho kể từ cô giá trị cho con lời chỉ mỗi chia bị đôi cha ok vậy chân câu toán tin nó ở của Yahoo theo ở Yashaka nếu mong luôn bề hồ hải tiề nén tơ lưu thank you for 1 million views on YouTube it was cho nên thơ ngà cổ thía this song I wrote for my dear husband but at the same time during this pandemic for our passion our business là shiyo cho nên ở bên lúc chùa ở tôn dạy bên mồ lờ no matter where we are in life we will always have them in our hearts. This song is called Ning Tơ Lưu. Sao thia hồ răng gâu đầu com lo ua bối phăng chế đâu cho kê lu giờ yêu trái tia chia to lo chót lo răng gâu yêu bỏ hư còn yon rong xua lưu shi hà nó răng gầu non đó yêu anh nhớ thấy gió từ lưu ôi yo có yo trên gió đâu cho lưu đâu răng có cái lưu đời có thiết cụ chỉ tao sao anh chọn cho có lưu bên cho thua lưu shi ha ôi có tu có tê có lưu bên số lúa cho cái lưu chung cô yêu mua rượu chia đồ răng câu nó giọt đôi ta có chỉ giọt đi cho có lo đồ cô hú răng câu nó có yêu cho tao tao tu nên chỉ chia đó lo cho cô
Everybody, thank you, Lily. Wow, lúc sau cá gì thì tiền này nhở? Xin cô tôi ở sai này tiền. Thầu tôi nên lúc sau cá gì hành rồi nè. Rồi thì sẵn ăn some món thế này à? Okay. So rong share thì một trong đầu rồi Lily va. Cô sao cái này bao giờ I finally learned how to put this apron on. Wow. So I had to go backstage and ask cô tôi như chef here, hey, how do you put this on? So yes, it's very unique and the con hàng nó có chỉnh họ, she có chỉnh họ thì con hàng nó chỉ lên so yon jong tash. Now right now we're still doing our donation, okay? Top 5 donors will get each lu apron on the chef here personally. Just telling that right now our silent auction is you still got about 30 minutes. Right now it's about almost 7 o'clock, okay? So get on it, go do your bit, okay? So I need everybody, silent auction, dashing now, okay? So one day we introduced the special guest, keynote speaker, no? I do have a cooking background too. I was a chef for about 10 years as a teppanyaki chef, doing hibachi, doing shows. But as much as I love cooking, I love to eat more. So that's why we teach you a chef like some more. Especially with the chef here. With the keynote speaker, because I introduced him, he comes from a long journey. The refugee camp here, train experience. You need to train chef. They start off, then you start off as a dishwasher. Chef here, that's now the one dao called gay don't share on it. They're highly decorated. I'm so happy for this young man. And now the kito nu dala ya zhong hang to ne tia jembaki iluchia ya vinai tia ya. All right, so good job, say no more. It is my honor to introduce our keynote speaker, Chef Ye Bang.
Silver, thank you so much. HWCC, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here. It's been, the last few days have been really fun, just getting to know, just be in studio here. Yeah, when Dr. Maisi was talking to me and said, hey, I'd love to have you come and be our keynote speaker, I felt like a heavy burden, like what do I need to say, what do I have to say? But in these moments, I really go back to thinking about my mom and dad. We started this little restaurant, and the truth is that I never wanted to actually cook. I tried my whole teenage and in my 20s to get out of it. I never really ever wanted to cook. It was just something that was a job I knew kind of how to do. But the one thing that happened to me was, no matter where I was, especially in college, when I go home, the thing that revived my soul, the thing that made my heart feel at ease was when I would eat at my mom and dad's table. And the food that my mom and my dad would make would just revive inside of me. I remember as a young cook, I would always say to myself, I don't want to cook Hmong food, because I just felt like just nobody knew Hmong food. Nobody understood Hmong food. So I dabbled in all these different kinds of food, but I wanted to stay away from Hmong food. The one thing that really changed me was what I realized that what Hmong food really means. See, Hmong food isn't a type of food, but it's a philosophy of food. It's a way of thinking about food. Because I've always tell people, if you want to know our people, know our food. Because our cultural DNA is intricately woven into the foods that we eat, the reasons that we eat, the way that we eat the way we do. It tells the story of our people. And the one thing that I really think about when I think about our people is our people have been this group of people that have always worked together. No matter what happened, no matter if it was war, no matter if it was hunger, no matter if it was living in the refugee camp, our people have thrived together because we worked together. We're in this uncertain times right now, guys. With COVID going on and just a lot of civil unrest that's happening in this nation. And especially especially around here in the Milwaukee area and us. I'm from the Twin Cities area, from up there. There's just a lot of uncertainty. But the one thing that I know is true is that Hmong people, our people, we've always thrived together as we come together. One of the great things, I love watching movies, and one of my favorite movies is Gladiator. And I'm not sure if you guys remember, there was that one scene in Gladiator when Russell Crowe's character, they're in the middle of the stadium, they're in the middle of the arena, and the doors are about to open. And when the doors are about to open, General Maximus, who is played by Russell Crowe, he looks at the group of guys that he's with, and he goes, whatever comes out of that door, we have a better chance of survival if we stick together. And that scene is so true to our people, that regardless of what we do, regardless of what happens to us, we have a better chance of getting through this if we stick together. My father would always say this to my brothers and I when we were little kids and we would get in little fights. The one thing he would always say to us is this. He would say, when you say this is mine, you actually have less. But when you say this is ours, you have more. And that's what I love about Hmong food, and that's how Hmong food tells the story of our people. So, because if you go into a Hmong house and they have the food set on the table, not everyone makes their own plate. What you actually do is all the food is set on the table and everyone sits around it, and we eat the food together, and then we share and we partake in it together. And not saying that, oh, this food is yours, or this is yours, or this is mine. It's actually saying this is ours, and our people have been a community that have come together in times of trial, in times of need. And that's what I really see what the HWCC is really trying to do. It's trying to unite our people together, come together and say, hey, what can we do here? How can we help each other? How can we bring our people together and so that we can help other people and beyond our group of people? So I just want to say thank you so much. And as I transition from here on, I would really love to just kind of do a real quick demo of some of this food that we get to do. And I love talking about how food tells stories. And one of the things that I really learned is when I was growing up, I was always a little embarrassed sometimes because we just didn't have all the really good food at home. And I was always really embarrassed because I didn't invite a lot of my, my white friends or my Mika friends over because I was always really embarrassed of what they would think of our food. And one of the dishes that my mom would make was she would take cabbage and she would chop it really thin and she'd have a little bit of pork belly and she would cook that, And I always hated that dish when I was a kid because that dish to me just meant so much, like we didn't have a lot. But as I've grown up and as I think about that dish actually was my mom's message to us of regardless of what happens, we will find a way to provide for you. And it was her way of providing for us. And so inspired by that, we actually, I have this a really fun burnt cabbage dish with pork chops that we'll be doing. And then we'll have a bunch of different dishes here that we'll be putting together. So I'm going to get ready, and I'm going to start setting up a couple things here, and then we can start cooking, and then you guys can follow along if you want, or if you just look at some of the recipes that we'll have, and you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You'll need about 3 pounds of pork, and you can do pork loin or pork shoulder. The ones we have is the pork loin and has the bones right on it, and then you just take about 3 tablespoons of salt. You just want to rub salt right on it. And you're going to need a hot pan, and you're going to just sear it off. And we've already started that process. Oh, sorry, I don't want to. Okay. So we're going to get this pan going. You want some oil in the pan. You want it going, and you want it hot. So with the process, so what's really important about this pork is you want all the sides to sear really well. So we've already kind of started the process with this. And again, what you want to do is you want to make sure that it's searing beautifully. And the way that we got this pork done was we have the bones right on it. So when you're doing this, you'll have that cap, that bone cap right on there. And that's what we're looking for. And what you'll do is you'll make sure all the sides are seared really well. And that's very important because what you're doing is you're creating flavor. And then, the bone, the way that the bone sits on here, this is the baby back rib. It just stuck right on the pork here. So, and then if you were to individually cut one of these, you'll get a whole pork chop. That's what you really get. So again, we'll let that go. And just remember, every 5-6 minutes, you're always turning it. And then you will finish this off in the oven at about 375 degrees for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and then we can finish that off in the oven. And right there, you have your roast pork. So while that's working on there, what we're going to do is we're going to debone a chicken. And it's pretty simple. It's what we'll need here is, and you get a 3 pound chicken, and then just grab some gloves here. Now deboning a chicken is it's kind of easy, but then you have to learn how to work it down first. So you got the whole chicken here. What I usually do is I take the wings and I cut the wings off. So you just take the wings and cut it right off. And then while that's going on, actually I forgot, what we're going to do is we're actually going to get another, you want to get another pan and you want to get that going, and you want to make sure that pan is really hot. Okay, you get that pan going. So you cut the two flats off, you take your knife, and you go right down the middle. Okay, and then you just kind of start peeling back here. You got that oyster meat you want to get right through for the chicken thigh here. Then you follow along the ribs. And you're actually just doing the same thing on both sides. So you want to release that. Same thing on this side. Go right down the middle. Make sure the point of your knife is doing a lot of the work. You go down the middle. And right along that oyster meat right there. Come right down the middle. Get that bone out. is the part where you just yank it, pull the chicken right out here. And then you got this whole carcass. We'll save that for the soup. You got your chicken right here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull that thigh bone right out. Actually cut it right off. Okay. Get that other thigh bone down here. Okay. That bone right off. And then now you have your chicken flat. Bones all out. So what we're going to do here next is we're just going to grab your, add a little oil in here. Make sure this is hot. You want to grab a little oil. And what I do is I'll take my chicken. You just want that skin. And what's really important here is what we're going to do is we're going to salt this. You want a good salt on this. Okay. And then get your hot pan right up here. Get your chicken. It's all deboned out. You're going to take your chicken, skin side down, and throw it right in there. Okay. Well, that's cooking down. What we're going to do is we're going to get a little salt, throw a little salt on top. Okay, and then here's another technique that we do. We can grab some a little bit of tin foil, and then you're going to get a pan that's like really heavy, and you want to put a pan to press on it because you want that skin to be super crispy, right? So we're trying to work on that really crispy skin. And so what you'll do is you'll get a really heavy pan, and you just throw it right on top, and really presses it down. And then we're going to let that sit for about 20-25 minutes, and we'll flip it, and then we'll finish it off in the oven. And then with this roast pork, what we're going to do is we're just going to throw it right in the oven, and it's going to finish off in the oven here. So we got a pan over here already. Take the pork, throw it right on the pan. And what I like doing is I like to crisscross them a little bit so then they kind of stand up. And then I remember we already have our carrots going in the oven. So I'm going to pull those out. Pull out our carrots. There you go. And we're going to put pork in the oven. We're going to let that finish roasting. Our carrots are done. We'll finish that off in a little bit. And we have that searing. And then we'll go to the next dish. So our next dish is I just call it a burnt cabbage dish. Literally, it's just some cabbage. We cut it in half. We put some oil, put some salt on it, and then you just get your pan really hot. And so we use Napa cabbage. You can use regular cabbage. So I like using Napa. Again, we'll just put your cabbage, put it right. Hold on one second. You have to put a cabbage, you can put it right on there. And you want it to be really hot. And what you want to do is you actually want to get all that natural juices, all that natural seasoning right on top. So you'll do that, and literally you take a hot pan. You could throw a really heavy pan on top if you want. You could just let it sear and let it slowly take its time. So completely how you. And then once this is finished, what we'll do is you can finish it in the oven. So it's all done. And then we'll just chop it up, and then we just put in this maple syrup non-prick sauce on it. Really simple. While that's going on, let's check on our chicken here. So What I love about this is notice how with the chicken, what you're really doing is you're getting that nice crispy texture on it. So just keep working that chicken down. That's beautiful. So we'll just put that back up. And then a lot of this is just waiting. You just gotta wait. Take your time. Okay, so the cabbage, you can see that we seared it. Like we have a really good char on it. That's what you're looking for. One of the reasons why I really love using Napa cabbage is it cooks a little faster, but then it has a really beautiful sugar content to it. So we're gonna take this cabbage, we're gonna put it in the oven at 375 to 400. We're gonna put it for about, let's say like 20, 25 minutes, depending on how tight you like your cabbage. And then if we look at our chicken, we've also flipped our chicken around. That skin, you really, really want that crust on that skin. We flipped it around, and then slowly we're just gonna let this guy finish it off. And again, with the chicken, we're gonna also throw it back into, we're gonna throw it in the oven at 375 for about another 15, 20 minutes. You want it to cook all the way through, depending on the thickness of the chicken. So the reason why we deboned every chicken is we want it all to be in the same level. So you don't want any bumps on your chicken. You want it to be one flat piece of meat. So with the chicken, what we're going to do is we're going to throw the chicken in, and we're going to grab this chicken here. Again, it looks beautiful, great crust on it. And we just throw it right into the oven. And then we'll put it in the oven. You let it finish for about 15, 20 minutes. You want it at 375, 400 maybe. So guys, where the cabbage is right about done here, I'm just going to remove our chicken here. So we're going to just go down, and we're just going to pull out our cabbage. This is beautiful. This is the color you want. You're getting all those sugars in there. You're getting everything all cooked out. We got some platters back here. We're going to get ready. Okay. We pull out our platters. Okay. So it's really simple with this. Just cutting it. What I like doing is, you see that? You want to get all that in there. So what we'll do is just cut it right in half. See how soft it is? And then I just like cutting it into large sections here. Okay. Just throw it right into the center of the plate. Beautiful. And so one thing that this cabbage is really good at is it's good at absorbing flavors. So what we'll have right now is we will have our chicken, and we're going to throw our chicken on top. So this is finished. We're going to get ready to go grab the chicken here. We're going to move that just so that you guys can see it. Pull the chicken up, and this is beautiful. You get all that juice on the bottom. You want to save that. And then we're just going to grab the chicken. What I usually do is I do one cut right down the center, okay? And then I do another cut right around the thigh, okay? And then cut here. Right, you got the drumsticks right there. Here. And what I love about this cabbage here is that we'll have all that flavor goes right into the cabbage. And then we'll grab, it's very important for us to grab this just delicious juice here and throw that right on top. That's our finished dish right here. Guys, I really want to thank the HWCC for having me here this year as their keynote speaker. It's been such a fun time here. They're doing amazing things all around the state. So if you guys want to know more about them, please go research. But we would love to have you donate to us. You can donate at paypal.me/HmongChamber. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get that pork. And this looks so beautiful. And what I also have too here is then I have the roasted carrots. We always, I love putting vegetables on the bottom, especially if you're putting meat on top, because it absorbs all those. We're going to scoot the chicken over here. It absorbs all those flavors. It's about building flavors. So we have this guy, and so this guy's one of my favorite things to do here. So you just grab that pork, and you just take your knife and carve right through it. Man, just like that meat. If you guys can hear it, oh, it's like falling apart here. Then, okay, and then we'll just take this. I like just to lay them out like that. And then, when we cook, we actually don't really over season our food, because what it is you know that with every Hmong dish, you always have to have the quotsal, or the peppers. So that's why we have a set of peppers already done here. And so this is something that you guys could do at home, especially with the holidays. And then just get some rice, get some sticky rice, or whatever you need, and then and what you wouldn't be a Hmong dinner without some braised mustard green in some chicken bones. So when I deboned that chicken, I took that carcass and just made some chicken broth with it.
Group la oh, my stomach is like chef here cooks it. Oh my gosh. Nhi bỏ nó cam rồi giờ ít lên rồi cũng như tao nói xem ok mà nó rồi sẽ sai thế thì nên sai củ nó mà nên mà non cho củ thế niên cho củ tí xì thế nào okay so wow, thank you chef yeah I can't wait to try your food and I can't wait to eat. I've been chơi củ pla inu à chơi củ chơi pla nè but Lucia nó giờ Lucia bây giờ được to tan thôi bây giờ so của cho nên muốn cho của tu partner tại sao của mấy tu partner là thế này Dr. Maisi and she's right here nhớ để cho của tôi xí mà để nhớ on the other side nên bà sẽ của cho bên muốn gì Dr. Maisi thế ư cho nên muốn cộng ra mấy khó business award ceremony so bà sẽ na okay so bà sẽ ít lên nó chỉ ba tàu lại nó chỉ ư cho keynote thì vô đi trả thế li lên từ thế li giờ tự nhiên cho xong nó thế okay so chỉ ta lên the the
Hold up. I know. It's just so everybody knows what we're saying here, right? We have to wait.
Yes.
We have to wait. There's not time to eat. It's not time to eat yet.
Gucci chapla.
We got a few more things to do first.
That's right. Okay. Okay, so lúc xưa nó gusa khi đó này sẽ được bảo thì sẽ giải gặp gusa cái này là ba donate này ya. Okay, gusa đã remind này again. Là donate cho bé lúc còn hậu nó, cho lúc còn hậu nó người ta ba cho bé lúc bé hải năng chỉ là bé hải năng sư tới chỉ là hải năng cho bé tới chỉ thế, cho bé lúc community là chỉ thông tàn thọ lúc state of Wisconsin, thọ cái này sẽ được ba参加ba rồi bé cho tuân sai luôn nó kia đây kia nụ là tức là đầu tư cho xong thế. Right now, I want to invite all you guys to help donate for this organization.
Can I just share just a few more comments from some of those who have, have sent us notes about just being grateful for the help that we've been able to provide them, especially during this time of COVID-19. Let me just read one of my favorites. Thank you. Stay safe. You all over at the Chamber are angels fallen from the sky. Thank you very much, and take care of yourselves. There's not that many people that help me like you all did. Thank you very much. Macy, thank you so much for your efforts and the efforts of the HWCC. I kept telling myself that a big break will come my way eventually, and you just presented it to me. How wonderful to receive this news. And then they sent another email, and they said, I just want to say thank you again. So we ask that you donate. So that we can continue to do the work that we do here at the Chamber.
Wow. So yes, go donate. I'll give you guys the URL. The website is tinyurl.com/HWCC2020. That's where to go and donate to donate to this organization. Okay. Macy, are you ready? Yeah,
Ready.
I'm so nervous about this already. All right.
Oh, guess what?
Oh, what happened?
I have the big donor right now. So hold up. It sounds like we have to hold up.
Okay.
Highlight big donor. Siamoa, $500.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Siamoa, for your donation of $500. That means so far, unless someone beats her or 4 others, right now she's in the running pretty well, Silver, for an apron. Thank you so much, Siamoa. We so appreciate Wakachawa.
Yes, của mà chị ít hay bên con okay cho họ. Cái giờ tuần đầu thơ. All right. Thank you. Okay, so Lucia, na ya la zala Lucia, na this is Lucia. Everybody's been waiting for the business award ceremony.
So excited.
I know, huh? Okay. Okay, so we're waiting. We're not waiting for anything. I'm just I'm ready. I'm a little nervous. I see you ready, Manny? See?
I'm ready.
Okay, so these are our categories this year. Okay, our first category goes to Young Professional of the Year. Young Professional of the Year. This award recognizes an Asian American professional who is an emerging leader who showcase their passion, drive to move us forward through their innovative community projects and efforts.
And the finalists are Nuchi Lor of Wausau, Wisconsin. And before we go on, I should also mention, if you registered for this event, you should have all of the finalists in that booklet. It's an e-booklet, so you can certainly follow along and find out more information about each of these finalists. So back again, Nu Chi Lor is from Wausau, Wisconsin, is one of our finalists for the Young Professional Award. Our second finalist for this category, Sheng Li Yang of Appleton, Wisconsin. Our third finalist, Fong Mo of Wausau, Wisconsin. Are you ready to announce the winner?
Yes, yes. All right. I need a drum roll, please. This year, Young Professional of the Year goes to
Fong Mo from Wausau, Wisconsin. Congratulations, Fong.
Congratulations. Wow. Okay, moving on. Our next category goes to Professional of the Year Awards. This award recognizes an Asian American professional who has achieved significant milestone in their professional career, elevating the community with their accomplishment.
And our finalists are Ah Yang from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And she is the owner of RPM Body Works. Mei Yang Lee of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, of Lee Law Firm.
Okay, so this year, this year, Professional of the Year Award goes to.
Oh, this was so hard, Silver. Yes, such great finalists. But this year's award winner is Ah Yang of RPM Body Works.
Congratulations to
Congratulations,
Ah Yang.
Ah.
All right, so we got 2 down so far. Next category goes to New Business Startup of the Year. This award recognizes an Asian American own new business startup that has demonstrated sustainability and growth while venturing into non-traditional business development industry must be an operational and profitable business for at least 1 year.
And our finalists are Vu Enterprises of Junior Vu of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Outcast Alterations, Si Tong or TJ Yang and Tu Fong Lee of Menominee Falls, Wisconsin. Motorsock, Yang Tao of Wausau, Wisconsin.
All right, so this year, New Business Startup of the Year awards go to, I need some drum roll. All right, so this year goes to
Outcast Alterations from Menominee Falls. Congratulations to you.
Congratulations. Next category, Emerging Small Business of the Year awards. This award recognizes an Asian American owned small business that has demonstrated significant growth and success in the area of economic job creation and market demand. Must be an operational and profitable business for at least 2 years.
And our finalists are Yummy, Ying Yang of Madison, Wisconsin. New Leaf Home Care, Vanessa Vang and Peng Vu of Butler, Wisconsin. The Cookie Cannery, Miley Harkey of Green Bay, Wisconsin.
So this year, Emerging Small Business of the Year. Drum roll, please.
Oh, these are so hard.
You got this, Maicy.
Oh, goodness.
This year it goes to
Yummy. Yummy Yang Yang of Madison, Wisconsin. Congratulations.
Wow. All right. Last but not least, Business of the Year Awards. This award identifies and recognizes an Asian American owned business that has made a significant contribution to the community while supporting the economic growth of the community it serves by participating great work ethics, processes, and system at their businesses to provide quality service product to their customer. Must be an operational and profitable business for at least 3 years.
And the finalists are and actually this one was a little different than past years. We have an honorable mention. We had 2 businesses, an honorable mention, Mayflower Assisted Living, owned by B. Yang of Appleton, Wisconsin. And our winner of this award, the Business of the Year award, is Maine Oriental Market, Bruce and Kaoshua Yang of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Congratulations.
Wow, congratulations. And that is all. That is our finalists, our winners for this award ceremony.
Can I just say, I want to say congratulations to all of our finalists. It was a completely difficult decision to make. And we couldn't have been happier with all of the finalists we had. We spent a few hours deliberating. So congratulations, and well-deserved to be on the list. And not only to our winners, but to our finalists. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations to all the finalists and awardees. Please keep doing your thing. Keep being amazing, keep helping your community, and just don't do it for the awards, but do it for the love of your community, for the love of what you love to do. It's been an honor to be your MC tonight in Wisconsin. I'm all the way from Fresno, California. I'm here in Wisconsin. I'm going to sign off. And I'm going to go eat with Chef Yeah. And I'm going to hand this over to our Executive Director, Dr. Maisi, to close this for us. We'll see you guys soon. Good night.
And before we close out the night, I must do something that I must thank all of our partners, all of our sponsors who made tonight possible. Our professional, let me go ahead and actually start with our title sponsor. Our title sponsor of U.S. Bank, our platinum sponsors, Northwestern Mutual, Asian ERG, Habish and Rotier, and LJ Inc. Well, I also want to thank our bronze sponsors, Landmark Credit Union, Freighter and Medical College of Wisconsin, Tu Long Yang of Creative Results, RPM Bodyworks, WACMA, MWH Law Group, our professional awards sponsor, Old National Bank, our community sponsors, Moa Consulting, WEDC, and Town Bank. We also had several silent auction donors, V Beauty Studio, Kim Tao, Homestead Realty, Nail Bar MKE, Two Sister Foods, Hmong American Center and Badge State Games, Lance Leonard, HWCC board member, Lana's Luxuries, Freedom Inc., Yuli Her, Realtor, HMKE Real Estate Team, JP Gitu Gaisi, SCRYV 365, JJ's Floral Design and Events, Nyob Milwaukee TV, and I do not want to forget, I must highlight that this year we now have our second legacy donor, Yi and Tong Vu. Our first legacy donor was Zhang Jinsing. Thank you to Zhang Jinsing. And now our newest legacy donor, Yi and Tong Vu of Appleton, Wisconsin. Oh, I'm getting some new. The top 5. I'm getting the top 5 donors as of this moment. And actually, these are the top 5. Sia Mo, I mentioned her earlier. You are getting an apron. IBE Inc., you're getting an apron. My Yang Lore, you are getting an apron. Oh boy, I'm not sure there's any left for you, Silver. And 2 more. Drum roll, right? Sherry Tran and Pixel Booth. You all have earned yourself an apron, a V9 apron, and compliments of Chef Ye Vang. Thank you, Chef. Wow. And thank you all to all of our donors, even those I didn't name here. You all help to make a difference here with the Chamber. We hope that you'll continue to support our efforts here. Thank you so much. And let me just say thank you all so much. I want to thank my board. I want to thank my staff over at the Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce. In that without all of you, all of our small businesses who entrust us with your business, with helping you to enhance the work that you do, we love you, we support you, and come to us if there's ever anything that you need. Thank you all for joining us tonight, our viewers. We couldn't be here without you. Have a good night. Thank you for being with us.